for a thing. My next thing I'm for.
How are you, young lady? You have fun yesterday?
Yeah. It was good.
How, I know you can't say much, it's classified, but were some of your questions from after the public hearing answered in there?
Yeah, very little information that was relevant.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Typical classified briefing, much ado about nothing because they won't provide any information. It's all like compartmentalized, I guess would be the best way to describe it, siloed.
That's interesting.
One of the most worthless classified briefings I've ever been
Really?
attended. Yeah.
So what does that say for your guys' bipartisan desire for an investigation?
I think that this needs to shift to like House Armed Services so that we could talk to, I guess maybe I look at the jurisdiction of Oversight versus HASC.
Yeah.
But some of this may need to be elevated to a HASC classified briefing.
Yeah.
With different folks within DOD. It's sort of my inclination after coming out of there.
Who was in there?
It was the IG.
The IG, yeah.
OIG. What is it? Swartz? What is his name? Swartz is his name.
Do you know him?
DOD,
Have you met him? Oh, so not the intelligence community.
No.
IG.
Yeah, DOD.
Because it started with the intelligence community, IG.
Yeah, I don't think it was Intel. I think it was DOD.
But isn't that interesting?
Yeah. So I do think that we're not going to get as much at the level we are right now. That it needs to be done either on Intel or Armed Services.
So a lot of
Because
this.
there's some of the programs you got to get read into. You don't have the right clearances.
Yeah. How much bipartisan will might there be
I think
to
it would be totally
declassify
bipartisan.
some of this stuff?
I think it would be totally bipartisan. It's not just about what we're in. It's about funding and programs that Congress's taxpayers are paying for, and
Yeah.
we have no idea.
Right.
So, some of that transparency would be a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially from a funding mechanism. What are we investing our money and taxpayer dollars in? And why can't we know about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. This is the question. Separate story. Do you know I studied to be a pastor in a past life? I have given sermons.
Oh, wow.
But
You had a speech yesterday.
as I told Josh Hawley, but then I saw the light and it was dark.
Yeah.
But yeah, would you like if you listened to his podcast
Who?
before? Speaker Johnson.
No, I've never listened.
He's got a podcast with his wife.
Oh,
Very,
really?
very much his faith in politics. Woven. Fell asleep to it last night. So, in your workings with him, does that come up much? His faith, like it came up in his speech.
Yeah, no, I think he's very much a man of faith and a Christian, and wears his faith on his sleeve, and I think that's a good thing. But it hasn't. I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Some of your Democratic colleagues are alarmed. But I did my undergrad in MTG's district at Christian school. Like in
we're
this.
all going to agree with every speaking on everything.
Yeah.
My positions today are the same as they were 6 months ago, a year ago.
Yeah.
My votes aren't going to be any different. Everyone has to represent their district.
Yeah.
And my district is very different from a lot of other members up here. And, I have one vote, and we'll continue to do as I've always done.
Were there, before all these meetings, the past 3 weeks, were there prayers and stuff like that, or no?
Well, we always open conference with prayer.
Yeah.
That's always a thing.
Is that new, or is that's always been the way?
Always been.
Yeah.
Yeah, every public meeting you go to, always have a prayer and a pledge.
Yeah.
That's nationwide.
So you've seen like no departure.
No, no different than what we
Because isn't
normally-
McCarthy like a godless Californian?
I don't know, but he keeps attacking women, so
Yeah.
maybe that wouldn't well.
Right.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, ma'am.
Yeah, good to see you.
You have a good one. Oh, sorry. So sorry. Oh.